Hi guys, and welcome back to our channel. In today's video, I want to talk about some weird things that Rancho does. Now, I don't know if these things are something that most Belgian Shepherds do or if these are just Rancho things. So please let me know in the comments if your dog does those things as well. And at the end of the video, I'll share with you the one thing that Rancho never does, which I actually find a bit strange because pretty much all the other dogs that I know do that. So stay tuned for that. All right, let's dive in. So number one, every time we go for a walk and I'm putting my jacket on, Rancho starts grabbing it with his mouth. And I know what you're thinking right now. I should not allow it, but you know, I kind of find it funny and it always makes me laugh. So yeah. And of course, when I'm putting some fancy or formal clothes on, I don't allow it. But mostly when I go for a walk with Rancho, I don't put on my best clothes, so it's okay. And since he's pretty gentle about it, I don't really mind. And luckily, all my jackets are still intact. I think he knows that he's not supposed to rip it or tear it. Number two, he behaves differently based on what pants I put on. And it's pretty funny because every time I'm changing into a different pair of pants, Rancho comes up to me and he smells the pants. And if it's just my jeans or my home sweatpants, he looks pretty bored and he goes back to his bed. But if it's my hiking or running pants, he gets really excited. And of course, he bites the pants and he just knows what's going to happen next. Number three, Rancho loves going for walks, of course, and he's pretty excited when we go out, but he does an interesting thing at the end of our walks too. And it's usually like around 500 meters from our home or 1 kilometer. He starts making more eye contact with me, pushing me, heeling, and sort of jumping on me at the same time. With the happiest grin on his face. And yeah, very often biting is also involved. And I'm not exactly sure why he does that, but it might just be the fact that all the happy hormones have been released during the walk and that's why he feels so much joy. Or maybe he's just grateful for the walk, or I have no idea. So please let me know what you think it could be and whether your dog does the same thing. So number four, and unfortunately this one isn't so fun. Every time there's a draft in the house, he gets really nervous and he goes and hides somewhere he considers safe. I think he's really afraid of doors and windows slamming in the wind. And sometimes even if I just open one window and it's windy outside, he gets nervous too. And yeah, I think it started when he was about 1 year old. Something must have startled him. And since then, we've been battling with this fear. He sometimes just leaves the room with the open window and prefers to be on his own, you know, which is very unlike him. Usually he never leaves my side. Number five, this may be too much information for some of you, but Rancho really doesn't like pooping when he's on a leash. It has to be very, very urgent for him to do it when he's on a leash, and it takes him such a long time. I guess he just prefers to pick his own spot, and it's usually much further for me than the length of the leash is. So when I'm in a situation where I cannot let him loose, it's a real hassle. And when I'm in a hurry and I need him to go fast, I know that the best and the fastest way is to let him off the leash, and he'll do his business almost immediately. It's weird, right? Or does your dog have the same problem? Number 6, every time we leave a paper towel or a tissue on the floor, we find it shredded within a few minutes. He used to do it in front of us, but since that time, he's developed a new tactic, and he always waits until we leave the room and then he gets shredding. So I often enter a room and see something like this. Luckily, he doesn't care about socks or anything other than paper towels and tissues, and luckily he doesn't eat them anymore. When he was younger, he used to eat parts of it, but now he doesn't. So yeah, I think he's matured a little bit. Number 7, in certain situations, Rancho drools a lot. I'm not sure this is a Terv or a Belgian thing, but we've been told many times that he drools quite a bit. Not like a Great Dane or Saint Bernard, but still, you know, when everything's normal, he's relaxed, he doesn't drool at all. But every time he gets excited, you know, even just a little, or worried, nervous, or just impatient, he starts drooling. For instance, when we're visiting someone, he's really excited to be there, and there's like drops of saliva everywhere he goes. So we always have to have a rag at the ready, because he just can't help it, and it can be pretty embarrassing in some situations, you know, when he drools all over somebody's floor just because he's excited to be there. Number 8, Rancho loves to weigh himself with me. When I want to weigh myself and I step on the scale, he'll usually jump on me because he thinks it's weighing time for him too. It's because we've always weighed him by picking him up, and he just got used to that. And even when I only want to weigh myself, he will demand that I pick him up too. And yeah, by the way, he now weighs 28 kilos. Number 9, when I come home and I bring shopping bags with me, or any other bags or anything basically, Rancho greets these things first, and only then does he greet me. He always sticks his nose in the bags, wagging his tail as if he's really happy to see them. Maybe he's just making sure that I'm not smuggling any contraband into the house, or I don't know, but I find it quite funny. And number 10, and this is the one thing that Rancho never does, which I find a little strange. And please tell me in the comments if it is strange or if it's normal, because I'm not sure. Rancho never rolls in grass or mud or snow or anything. I've just never seen him do that. And he never does it even when playing with other dogs. I just think that he finds the position pretty vulnerable, and he just doesn't want to take any chances. Most other dogs that I know do love rolling in grass or snow, so I kind of wish Rancho did that too, because I find it super cute. But then I remember that those same dogs often also roll in something much worse, and I'm pretty happy that he doesn't do that. And yeah, basically the only time Rancho exposes his belly is when he's sleeping in his bed. And that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please let me know what funny or quirky things your dog does in the comments below. Thanks a lot for watching, and we will see you next time.